You're closer to landing your first UGC deal than you probably think. And no, it's not about getting lucky or being that creator with a massive following. It's about knowing exactly what kind of videos brands pay for and just making more of those, right? That's how most of our students land their first deal. So I'm Jaro. I've worked with brands like Warner Records, GoPro, T-Mobile, Kellogg's, and hundreds of other brands. And this turned into steady $10,000 months and over 4 million followers across my platforms. And I didn't start that way, right? I began with zero. What changed everything for me was learning the exact UGC video styles brands buy again and again. And UGC means user-generated content. And that's a fancy way of saying regular people make honest videos that help brands sell. And today, I'm gonna walk you through 9 UGC styles that work like bonkers in 2025 that you can start filming right away using equipment that you already have. So let's start with the easiest kind of UGC video to make. That's gonna be an aesthetic or a product showcase. And this is what I call the aesthetic product shot. It's clean, simple, and honestly, it's what a lot of brands are constantly looking for. The whole point of this is to make the product look so good that people want to reach through the screen and grab it. Think about it. A tiny surface, soft light from a window, maybe a warm glow from a lamp. Add something small that brings it to life, like a bit of steam off a mug or a few drops of water sliding down the side of a bottle. Now, here's why I love this style. When I filmed a little desk lamp at golden hour with just a few slow, smooth clips, the brand paid me $600. And it took me maybe 20 minutes total from setup to export. Now, one of my students, Larissa, used this exact style and landed a $4,000 a month deal, right? She filmed short product shots from agencies, 10 to 15 seconds each. And because they looked polished but real, she started getting 3 to 4 inbound briefs per day without chasing any brands at all. Now, the best part about this, it was all filmed with her phone and a window light. So if you want to see what the polished version of this looks like, go watch Sky's watch video. It's just the product, nice B-roll, no face, and it's really well lit. And that's what an aesthetic product video should feel like. Yours doesn't have to be that high end. Brands aren't always looking for cinematic, they're looking for clean, believable, and reusable. A window, a tidy surface with slow movement will get you 80% of the way there. Brands just love these videos because they can plug them in anywhere, right? They can use them on their product pages, in their ads, in email campaigns, and on their socials. And that's important for you because the more places that a brand can use your video, the more likely they are to pay you for the extra versions. And that's why I always tell my students to export 2 versions, one with the text on it and one with nothing on it, right? The clean one is gold for brands because they can localize it, add their own CTA, or run it inside of a different market. Now, if you're just starting out with UGC, this is the perfect entry point. All you need is a clean background, a steady hand or a basic tripod, and natural light, and you don't even need fancy gear or complicated scripts. Moving on to the second video style, which is going to be a product showcase. This next style is what I call the product review or demonstration video. It's one of the easiest ways to build trust fast because you're not just showing the product, you're showing how it fits into your life. You can film this 2 ways. Either as a talking head video where you're a camera explaining why you love the product, or as a voiceover style video where you show the product in use while you narrate what's happening. Now, the goal here is to make it feel personal and real, like you're giving a friend a quick tour of something that you actually use. You don't need a full script of fancy lines, just explain what it is, how it works, and why it's worth it. For example, you could start by saying, I've been using this a week and I didn't expect it to work so well. Or, I don't think this would make a big difference, but it honestly did. And that kind of line instantly makes people lean in because it sounds human. So while filming, mix in smooth B-roll, close-ups of the product and action, small movements, or little details that can make it look alive. You can be on the camera for the intro, and then you cut to the shots of your hands using the product, or just add a calm voiceover over some aesthetic visuals. Now, the balance between realism and polish is what sells. What makes this style so powerful is that it's reusable. Brands can take a good demo and plug it in anywhere. That can be product pages, emails, or paid ads. So you can do this with almost anything. A desk lamp, switching from warm to cool light. A collapsible tripod, locking into place. A kitchen gadget, slicing through vegetables in seconds, or a skincare product, going from creamy to smooth. Now, the secret is to show the result while you talk about the experience. Don't just describe it, but demonstrate it. Now, the next one is also really awesome, and that's unboxing. Unboxing is one of those UGC styles that works almost everywhere, right? Every single time because it taps into something universal anticipation. So you're essentially telling a story about the product. First, the box is closed, then you peel the tape, lift the lid, and let the viewer feel that quiet moment right before the reveal. It's satisfying because, come on, who doesn't feel like a kid when they unwrap something new, right? So the best unboxing videos guide the viewer through a smooth, intentional sequence. You lay out, you put the items carefully, one by one, almost like setting the stage for a ritual. Maybe you add gentle music in the background, and you could go really high energy, or you could keep it ASMR with tape peeling, paper crinkling, a quick clip as something snaps into place. Honestly, some of the best performing unboxings right now don't even have music, right? It's just the box, the hands, the paper, the clicks. That ASMR style unboxing is performing insanely well for brands because it feels real and scroll stopping. Now, one of the ads that we studied had a crazy high click-through rate just because people wanted to watch the unwrapping. So don't be afraid to film the whole thing in silence and let the product sounds do the work, right? Aisha, one of my students, she filmed a travel backpack unboxing, 15 seconds total, and the brand paid $500 for the English version, then added another $300 for a Spanish voice track, some visuals, and that came out to $800 in total, and that's not even an outlier because brands love this kind of content because it feels natural, but it's still polished. But here's an even more powerful type of video that you could use to achieve the exact same effect, and that's problem solution, right? This type of video is the engine behind a lot of paid UGC work. And it's because people care more about solving problems than hearing about features. So forget about fancy gear and lighting. You just need a clear story, and that could go problem, fix, result. So you start with the problem, and the first 3 seconds matter the most. Make it something anyone can understand without a single word. A dead phone on a bus, coffee spilled over on a desk, dog food scattered across the floor, a thick white cast from sunscreen, a messy notes app that looks like chaos. And then you want to show the fix. So you plug in the fast charger, lock the spill-proof lid, tap the auto feeder reset, and apply the sunscreen that actually blends. So you hit the app's cleanup button. Finally, you want to be able to show the result. So you let the viewer feel the moment when the problem's gone. So the phone goes from 14% to 62% while you keep working. The desk is clean and dry. The dog is eating calmly. The skin looks even. The notes turn into a clean weekly dashboard. So here's how this works in real life. I filmed a charger video on a train. First clip, my phone was at 14%. Second clip, I plugged it in. Third clip, the battery jumps to 62% while I keep editing. And that one simple sequence landed me a contract with a brand. Now, the reason that worked is because it's opened on something obvious, right? You didn't have to read the caption to understand the problem. And that's exactly what ad buyers want. So if the first 3 seconds already show the problem, they can run your video as an ad without changing a thing. And if it makes them guess what's going on, they have to re-edit it, right? So the less they have to edit, the more they will hire you again and again. Now, Celine did something similar with travel sims. She filmed a short clip showing how annoying it is to set up a local SIM card abroad, and then showed how easy it is with Holofly, right? And that single video landed her 2 affiliate deals, increased her engagement, and brought in her first commission checks. She didn't wait to be influential, right? She just showed a real problem and solved it on camera. And you can use this formula with anything. With skincare, show the white cast first, then apply the better product, then show clear skin, right? With an app, start with a messy screen, then a few taps, and then a clean layout. Or with kitchen tools, show a pile of mess, then the tool in action, and then the neat result. And that's the power of style. Now let the product do the talking. That's what sells. Now, if you want help turning these styles into a real business, I can help you. Inside of my Freedom Creator Accelerator, we build your portfolio, set your prices, and write pitches that get replies. Many of our students hit between $3,000 to $5,000 a month within 90 days. Now, if you want to see if it's a fit, book a free strategy call with me or my team using the link below. Now, back into the content. Okay, next up are going to be testimonial videos. Now, I love testimonial videos because they sound like a real conversation between two people, not a brand pushing a message. So instead of writing a script, just talk like you would to a friend. You don't want to overthink it. Keep your sentences short and focus on one clear benefit. That will always be more convincing than 10 buzzwords, okay? So here's how it works step by step. First, you want to start with a real moment. Maybe you film yourself on day 1 and then again on day 7. So you can talk about one small change you actually notice. It could be better energy or clearer skin or less back pain when you travel. Whatever it is, it should feel natural, like something that you'd say over coffee. So then you want to keep the story clean and easy to follow. Sophia did this with a protein bar, right? And it worked better than she had expected. She started with a clip of herself taking one bite, and then she cut to a close-up of the package and the texture inside, so the viewer could instantly see it clearly. And after that, she came back on camera and said one short, honest line about how it tasted and how it gave her a little boost. That's it, right? That's all it. Next, notice what happened. The brand loved it because it didn't feel scripted. It felt real. So they ran it as an ad and it pulled a strong click rate. She earned $1,000 for the main video and another $400 for 2 short cut downs. And yes, that was just one relaxed afternoon of work. And that's the beauty of testimonial videos. You don't need to act like a salesperson. You don't need to sound like a reviewer reading a list of features. Instead, you speak like a person sharing a real part of your life. And speaking of sharing parts of your life, this next video type is golden for all of you extroverts out there. I'm talking about vlogs, okay? And I've got to tell you, these are some of my favorite videos to make, and they honestly feel more like living your life than creating content. And that's exactly why this style works. It doesn't scream ad, and people trust what feels real. Okay, so I filmed a plan the trip vlog for a partner like this, and I swear to you, it could not have been easier. 3 shots set the vibe. That was morning light, coffee stream, bag on a chair, and then I casually reached for a small tripod and a packing cube. And that was honestly it. I'm dead serious. The brand loved it so much that they asked for 3 more in the exact tone. And that's why I love vlog style content. It flows into real life and it doesn't try too hard. Now, the product isn't the star of the show here. It's more like a supporting character that naturally fits into your day. So when something you do feels relatable, the product just becomes a part of the story. Now, if you don't want to show your face on camera, this next type will be the perfect fit for you. Number 7 is going to be a voiceover. And this one's a gem. It makes your video look way more put together without losing that personal feel. So it's basically just you show something happening and then talking someone through it like you would with a friend. So here's how it usually goes. You film everything first, you get the shots that you need, you keep them short and easy to follow, and then once that's done, you just talk over it. Don't overcomplicate this. This step, just explain what's happening and why it matters. Like you're sitting next to someone and walking them through it. So you can use this with almost anything. Skincare, a new coffee gadget, even an app. Imagine screen recording a budgeting tool, tapping 3 buttons and just saying, "This is how I stopped forgetting bills." That's it. Okay, next up is gonna be transformation, and that's gonna be before and after transformation. And listen, this one hits different. People love watching something messy turn into something clean. So here's how to pull it off. First, start with the after. Don't tease into it, don't explain it, just hit them with the end result. And that could be a clean desk, a smooth hairstyle, or a spotless kitchen counter. But here's where most people mess up. They fake the before. Please do not do that. People can spot a staged mess in half a second. So if your before looks like a basement and your after looks like a showroom, then you've already lost them. I did this once with my desk set up with cables everywhere, coffee stains, random junk, and that no business being there. And honestly, I almost didn't film it because it felt too ordinary. But I cleaned it up step by step, hid the cables, wiped it down, added a little soft light, and in 30 seconds, it looked like a completely different space. And that one clip landed me a $900 deal. And here's the thing, this doesn't only work with physical products. You can do the exact same thing with digital stuff. A cluttered notes app can turn into a clean dashboard. A chaotic inbox can become perfectly sorted folders. A dull landing page can look sharp after just one tweak, right? And the feeling is the exact same. That quiet hit of, that's better. Okay, so let's wrap this up with one of my personal favorites. I like to think of this as the quiet powerhouse of UGC, which is gonna be educational videos. Now, these videos work because you're not trying to sell anything. You're just helping somebody with one small useful thing, and that's it. Maybe it's how magnesium helps you sleep better, or a quick trick to keep a pan from sticking, or 3 taps to fix a messy thumbnail. It doesn't need to be huge or complicated. It just needs to be clear. Now, let me tell you exactly what happened to me. I once posted a short 30-second design tip, nothing fancy, just a quick screen recording and a calm voiceover. 2 days later, another platform saw it and they paid me to make 3 more videos. And that one clip turned into $2,100. I didn't plan it, and I definitely, didn't waste overthinking it. It just worked because it helped somebody else do something. And I've seen this story repeat itself again and again. One of my students filmed a simple budgeting app tutorial and made $700 for that one video and another $800 for a second version of it, all from something that took her less than an hour to make. So I'm telling you, it's easier than you think. And whenever you feel stuck and not sure what to film, return to this video to get those creative juices flowing again. Now, if you're not sure which video styles to start with, or you want real examples, scripts, templates that show you exactly what brands are paying for right now, then we've got you. I want you to book a free strategy call with me or somebody from my team. We're gonna take a quick look at where you're at, map out what kind of videos would work best for your specific niche, and show you exactly how to turn your ideas into a simple, sellable portfolio. No pressure. If we can help, we'll tell you how. If not, you're still gonna leave with a clear plan for what to film next. So what's working inside of your category and what to charge for it. Now, if you'd rather keep watching, click the video on the screen where I break down where the money is actually flowing in UGC right now and show real examples that you could learn from tonight. Let's go. We'll see you there. Peace.